Alrighty, so I think, I've had a couple of people suggest that I use Festival Gowther with Tyr, and I think that could be a really good plan, because obviously I think one of the biggest issues that I'm running into is the Lost Vein Deanne Bond team. So, I think I might be able to use Festival Gowther to prevent him from ranking up his cards and everything, and then, or being able to use his cards once they're ranked up, and then it should de-rank them back down. Plus, I have Ghislaine on the team for a little bit of extra heft, and she has a stance cancel, which is really nice, so for situations like this. So we should be in a pretty decent position, I would say. We'll just kind of have to see how it goes. I thought about using Festival Zeldris in the back, but not 100% sure if it's like really worth doing. Lost Vein is targeted from Ghislaine, so that's kind of interesting. We're going to go ahead and, I guess, do I? I think maybe we go for something like this, because if I double attack into the Deanne, I'm going to disable my Tyr, which would not be the greatest option. So we're just going to go ahead and maybe kill Lost Vein? Yeah, we kill Lost Vein. Okay, so now Gowther might be a little bit less useful, but we do draw more Tyr cards, which is really nice. We do already have another... I wanted to call it a disable card. I guess it's technically a disable card, but we have another debuff card, which is really nice. We do have Nanashi buffs on, so hopefully we can survive this. He's just trying to whittle me down as much as possible, and then he's going to disable himself. Nice. Yeah, that's pretty tough to get through. He might he might realize that he's not going to be able to get through me here, so he does have Nanashi. I guess technically I could go for like just not double attack with Tyr so I don't disable myself. So let's go for this. We're going to disable whatever that level 2 card in his hand is. This should deal some pretty good damage. It could be better, but get a little bit of damage off with Ghislaine there, and then we still have a stance cancel if we need it. Draw more cards. Honestly, this is looking pretty good. I don't have another debuff card, so I guess take that for what it's worth. I guess in this scenario, I'm running Nanashi anyway, so I don't necessarily have to have like debuffs on all the time or anything, so we should be okay. Maybe I do really need to get rid of the Deanne. He's gonna slowly push towards having the ultimate, so I kind of have to get a little bit of damage out on some other characters here. I don't need to double attack, so that way I'm not kind of screwing myself over a little bit. Decent damage there without crits, because he's obviously marked with concentration. Boom. Pretty good damage overall there with the Ghislaine, not too bad. Obviously, she's got the Tarmio link on, so we're trying to whittle her down slowly but surely. We do get another debuff here into a level 2 Pierce card, which is pretty good. And we can obviously take that stance off pretty easily, so we're in a pretty decent spot here. I think we've got basically an answer to a lot of the problems that he's presenting us. Biggest issue being I really need to kill Deanne this turn, because I don't... Well, I could just take the ultimate off. Maybe I do. Yeah, let's go ahead and just take the ultimate off. Why not? I mean, we have the ability to do so. I can push closer to getting the Holy Relic out on Gowther for even more damage, depending on the cards here that merge. If they do, they don't. Okay, we could have potentially seen an ult draw there. Feeling pretty good. We get another stance cancel, so we're gonna run into the same predicament. The only problem being is if he uses a bond card here, which he does, he's gonna draw 2 ultimates. Ooh, he almost killed my Tyr. Oh, he doesn't draw 2 ultimates. I think because he attacked into me, I think I had Nanashi buff on. So let's go ahead and remove this, That'll proc Holy Relic, and then I'm just going to absolutely obliterate the Deanne here, I hope. Yeah, basically, this team pretty much just has everything that I need to get through all of the problems that are presented to me. So I guess that's really, really nice. Ooh, big attack-related stats buff here. That's with Nanashi buffs on. 500k, pretty impressive there. We do have the Gowther ult, but I'm not a really big fan of the Gowther ult, to be honest with you. That actually might be a misplay. Like, honestly, the Gowther ult isn't really going to do much for him, or, like, for me, so being able to proc it again is, I don't know, maybe not the smartest thing to do. I think we just take the ultimate off and then try to get a little bit of damage off in general, so that way we can make sure that we win instead of just going for big damage here, which definitely is an option. Like, I could probably just kill him outright, but if I want to play it safe and go for the guaranteed win, I guess it doesn't matter. 1 million damage, man. I mean, what are you supposed to do about that? I mean, come on, man. All right, anyway, let's do another one. Alrighty. Okay, we have a tier. Pretty interesting team. I'm not 100% sure what would be the best course of action here, to be honest. He's got, like, big DPS going. Maybe, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's going to have evasion food on. So, let's go for this. We are going to feed him extra stats. Oh, I wasn't... Well, it doesn't matter. That was going to get evaded either way. Okay. Ooh, really good damage. Oh, he doesn't have... He didn't have Tarmiel Link on his tier. What is up with that? I assume he's got it on Ghislaine. I don't think that's the move. Because, like, I mean, if you get rid of tier in the first place, your DPS goes down by a lot. Like, obviously, Ghislaine's still good, and Rimaru's still good. But when you're going full damage here and a lot less support, I guess. I mean, I guess technically I'm doing kind of the same thing. Like, Gowther's not doing a whole lot for me on the field as far as, like, increasing stats and everything goes. Like, he does a little bit. But it's, like, per card use, and it takes a while to stack up and everything. So, I don't know. I definitely would say that keeping the tier alive may be a bit of a higher priority in this scenario. I don't know. Kind of bizarre. Either way, moving on. Ooh, okay, going for a big DPS team here, and he does get to go first, so this is probably going to break me, if I had to guess. I highly doubt I'm going to be able to survive this. The Ludo card is throwing me off. Like, why would you... I mean, a level 2 single target on tier, he's probably dead. Yeah. I mean, what am I going to do about that, genuinely? So, I guess that just kind of is what it is. I really don't think... I mean, I can actually disable the level 2 card, which could be pretty good. We can push towards Gowther's ultimate, and then get some damage out on the Gowther here. In a situation like this, where the guy out-CCs you with a team like this, I mean, you really don't have a whole lot of options going second. Like, if I had evasion food on, it could have helped a little bit, but then again, he attacked with Ludo first, so it would have broke the evasion food, and then he would have just shattered my boy. So it wasn't really going to matter at the end of the day. Single target on Gowther here. That's actually the smart play, because he's going to get rid of my attack-related stats buff. I guess I do draw Ghislaine cards, though, which, I mean, it's not gonna be the biggest deal. He's got me. I mean, he literally has me here, so I can't do much of anything. Let's go for this into the delete on Escanor. We'll draw our ultimate. If by some miracle he doesn't have a way for me, or like if he doesn't have a way to kill off my Ghislaine here, then I might be able to win this, which these two don't deal damage, basically. Like, you'd be hard-pressed to get this man to do a decent amount of damage, so here's hoping he didn't draw... He didn't, I don't think. He's literally going to go for big rank up and then a 2-turn disable, which I guess he still got me, though. Like, he literally has me, because the Escanor is not going to be able to do anything in this scenario. Or, yeah, I'm going to put him in last stand. Sorry, I'm all over the place today, apparently. Whoever he has in the back, he's still going to be able to use 2 cards. He gains... Oh, I didn't even kill the Gowther. That's unfortunate as well. That's a good game. props to him. I mean, hey, you know, sometimes you can still pull off like the big damage play, which is cool. I can commend it. At least it's not. At least he's playing off meta, and I agree with that. Alrighty, what do we got? Ooh, okay, a Demon Team. I'm actually kind of looking forward to this one. Ooh, he gets to go first, though. Demon Team just has a ton of CC. The good thing about this scenario, I guess, like, I mean, I have a stance cancel on him. He goes first, so he shouldn't be able to do true magic to me. We're in an okay spot. The Gowther disable here isn't really going to help me too much, so I think I've just got to push damage, which is completely fair. So we can remove that. He literally just pushed for ultimate, I guess. He has Tarmia Link on his Chandler, I believe. He does, so I can stance cancel, and then I really want to try to get rid of the Estarossa here, so we're going to go double attack. We are obviously going to pop True Magic, but there's not a whole lot I can do about that scenario. So I wonder if the Ghislaine attack would have been better there. Well, I guess it wouldn't have been a level 2. No kill is pretty bad. If we would have been able to kill there, it would have been very beneficial for us, obviously. I almost wonder if going for melee would have been the better case scenario there, because we were fighting into type disadvantage, but I don't know that it was going to really make too much of a difference either way. Obviously, no way I can tell, really, in this scenario. Let's see what he goes for. Obviously, I think he's going to AoE with the True Magic, if I had to guess. Yeah. Actually, not doing as much as I was expecting him to do here. He has to attack Ghislaine with melee as well, which is good for me, because, dude, she's tanking crazy. Okay. Okay. I mean, even going second against the Demon Team there worked out somehow. I'm not 100% sure why he didn't deal as much damage as I was expecting. I don't know. I think, obviously, Ghislaine lowers him a bit whenever he's attacking her because he's marked. I don't know, we're debuffing and everything, we're gaining stats. I mean, we were really tanky there. Kind of surprising. Alrighty, last match here. I have heard terrible things about this team, so we really need to try not to attack into the... if we debuff, we're also going to feed into the Scotty buffs here. I'm gonna move cards because I know the gimmick to this team. Everybody's been talking about this team. Basically, what they're doing is they're taking gear pieces off of Tyr, leaving his attack pieces on, making it to where he's gonna hit really hard. He taunts turn 1, of course. So the idea is that you actually put him into Melascula's revive state, and at that point, he gains a ton of extra stats from Ghislaine, or from Melascula's relic, and then he kind of steamrolls you, which is unfortunate. So in this scenario, we are going to play it safe and not do that. So let's go for single targets here. I'll even merge these to try to go for maybe towards an ultimate. Not 100% sure how this is going to go. We're marked on the Melascula, actually, so that's actually good for me. I think this kills, so that's really good. So we get rid of Melascula, which is going to help or it's going to completely prevent him from doing the combo that he's looking to do here. We're not putting on a ton of debuffs and everything haphazardly, so that way he's not getting a lot of Scotty passive, which is really good. We're trying to play this as smart as possible because this is like a big counter team, really. Just barely doesn't kill me there. Oh, he does kill me here. Actually, that's okay. I had a lot of Gowther cards in hand. I'm completely okay with him dying here. I completely think that it's fine. He is dealing a lot of damage to me, though. He definitely is dealing a lot of damage to me. But he has Tarmia Link on. I think we go for the kill on Tyr here. Because if he does have his gear screwed up like I expect him to, which I'm pretty sure he does here, we shouldn't have any problems actually killing him off, which is great for me. So now he doesn't have a DPS character. Scotty's not going to be able to do a whole lot by herself. Pretty much GG. So if you run into that team, be careful. I've seen a lot of people ask me to use it. Unfortunately, I don't have Melasculus Relic. I started on Nidhogg kind of late, and at this point, there's newer, more interesting relics that I want to make before. The only way I could see myself getting the Melasculus Relic anytime soon is if I bought a Holy Relic, which I guess I could, but at this point, I'm actually able to do floor 3 each week, and I'd rather save the money and not worry about it. So I'm planning on building Light Liz's Relic next. That should be next week as soon as reset happens. I'll be able to do Nidhogg again and get the materials for that one. But I could potentially go for it next after that one. I also really want to build Assault Mode Melees as well. I think it would be really fun nowadays, but I don't know, that could backfire on me. But either way, that's pretty much it for the video for today. Let me know what you think. Honestly, I think this team is just insanely consistent. I think it's got pretty much everything you need to deal with any of the big teams that sort of counter tier. I think the only thing, I did see a video that Davo put out saying that goddesses are really good against tier because they can't be lowered stat-wise, which I think could definitely be an issue, but I haven't really gone up against any, and even now that Tristan has his outfits, I don't see people using him, or like angels basically at all in PvP at the moment. So I don't know if that's just because I'm in like the higher brackets of PvP at the moment or whatever the case may be, but if you have any experience with that, definitely let me know how the angels fare against him. But that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. See you then.